Hi there, Patrick Durkin here, coming to you from the Durkin Group headquarters in our new Summerlin office with our November edition of Quick Tip Tuesday. This is a monthly show that we put out to bring you relevant topics, trending items, and helpful tips in the real estate space. So in the month of November, we're going to be talking about a trending item. That's why I have labeled it the elephant in the room. And we're talking about iBuyers. iBuyers are a nickname for instant offer programs or instant buyers. These are commonly known companies such as Opendoor, OfferPad, Zillow. Those are some of the big ones. There are other smaller ones out there that are an iBuyer. What is an iBuyer? If you've opened your mail in the last year, if you've logged online, opened up Facebook, driven down the road, seen a billboard, you have probably gotten an advertisement from one of these companies if you're a homeowner to get an instant offer on your home. So the reality is that this is nothing really new under the sun, right? Who remembers on the highway, you're driving in the off-ramp and you see a sign on the off-ramp on the side of the road on cardboard and a Sharpie that says, "We buy ugly homes," and a phone number. Or, we buy houses for cash. I personally never bought into that. I don't typically make my life decisions off of cardboard signs with Sharpies on it. I don't know if I would choose my CPA that says we do taxes cheap, or my financial advisor that says we take care of your money. We typically ask for a referral from a friend. But they've been around for a long time, and we all know that that is a real estate investor, or what's commonly known as a wholesaler. These are people that are looking to purchase distressed properties or properties for a cash discount, maybe fix and flip it for a profit. This is the very nature of what an investor does. Warren Buffett wouldn't be where he is today if he was purchasing stocks and commodities at market value or over market value. The very definition of an investor is to purchase whatever they're investing in below market value so that they have a profit margin built in, and then with the anticipation of one day selling it for a profit at a higher price. So why is the iBuyer trending now if it's been around for a while? So it's really kind of repackaged in a way. Instead of a cardboard sign with Sharpie, it's now an app. It's now something you can go online and request an instant offer on your home. And so how this typically operates, if you don't already know, and we've actually requested some of these offers for our clients who have consulted with us before listing their home traditionally and getting top dollar for it. They were interested in how these companies operate. And so on their behalf, we have requested an inquiry on an offer from these programs. And what we have found is that the price itself is anywhere from about 15 to 25% below market value. Again, it's an investor price. In addition to that, these advertisements typically state that there is no realtor commission. They do, however, have a convenience fee. Some of them refer to it as a convenience fee. What is a convenience fee? Think about last time you traded in your car. If you've ever traded in your car, you have probably gotten a price from the dealership from your trade-in that is significantly lower that you know that you could get by putting it on Auto Trader or Craigslist, the market. But we do it anyways because it's convenient. We get to have the new car smell by Friday. We get to wash our hands of our old car. It's convenient. We bite the bullet. We know we're taking a bath. So that's what I'm talking about with convenience. These offers are typically about 15 to 25% lower than market value. In addition to that, they have a convenience fee, which we have found that the convenience fee is typically double or even sometimes triple a broker fee or realtor commission. In addition to that, you're still responsible for the seller closing cost that you would be normally responsible for if you were to sell it on the market. I'm talking about your Clark County real property transfer tax. I'm talking about your title and escrow fees, your escrow fee, your recording fees, the title insurance policy that you'd be required to issue to any other buyer. In addition to that, you're still responsible for if your home is located within an HOA or a common interest community, one and the same. You still have your HOA resale package that you'd be required to pay for and furnish to a buyer, your demand statements that states that you're current on your HOA dues, any other setup, capital contribution, special assessment dues. Those are still responsible on your end. But the big item with this is that these companies are the buyer. They are representing themselves, and they are not representing you. They're not listing your home. They are giving you an offer. So you are an unrepresented party. You're almost like a for sale by owner, if you will. Sticking a sign in your yard, and you're trying to sell your home on your own. You're an unrepresented party. And so that's something to bring to your attention, is that, there are several forms, regardless if you use a real estate broker to sell your house or not, that Nevada law requires you to fill out that many people do not know of. And so that can kind of get tricky. That can kind of maybe get you in trouble if you're not aware of those forms. But a lot of people miss out on the fact that they are indeed an unrepresented party when they sell to such a program like this, a company or an investor. Some might be aware of it. However, that's typically the synopsis of how it works. And so at the end of the day, we're between the discount on price, the convenience fee, your typical seller closing cost. They then send in a inspector to inspect your home just like a normal buyer would. And instead of to keep their word on the convenience of closing when you want to, instead of making you pay for the repairs out of pocket, they will typically lower their offer price even further based on the repairs that need to be done. So after the discount on price, after the double, triple convenience fee, after the seller closing cost, and after the ding on repairs, we're finding that there's an average of about 30% net discount on if they were to sell it traditionally. You might ask, Patrick, why is this trending then if that's the case? And we have found that why it's trending is they're appealing to a certain audience, right? We're talking about some of the unfortunate situations in life, what we refer to as the Ds, default, maybe there's a job loss, divorce, maybe there's a judge or a court-ordered sale of the home, distress, military, they have orders to go overseas, relocation. So these are the typical candidates for a program like this because they have a guaranteed close date. There's no question whether the house is going to sell, but you're surely taking a discount and paying for the convenience of having that surety. So we have found, again, that the net deficit, if you will, is about 30%, but there's definitely a need for this type of program. As crazy as it may sound for those that may be looking to just sell their home and get top dollar for it traditionally, and that's the tip portion of our show today, is the Durkin Group now actually offers our own version of that program. If you find yourself interested in that, or you maybe fit that category, you needing to get out now and needing a defined date where you need to sell your home, we all offer that option. So if you're curious to know more about it, please feel free to reach out to us, contact us, email, call us. We'd be happy to share the details of how our version of the program works. In addition to that, we have also found, this is not really related to the iBuyer topic, but it kind of goes hand in hand with a alternative option that we now are able to offer our clients. We found that a lot of people are in the boat of needing to sell their current home before they buy their next home. And so that can pose a challenge because you need to get your home an offer accepted by a buyer. You need to get your home in escrow before you're able to go then write an offer on your next home contingent upon the sale of your current home. We now can afford you the ability to secure your next home before you sell your current home, and then we can worry about selling your current home later on down the road. That way it strengthens your offer so that you're no longer contingent upon the sale of your current home, and we'd be happy to share the details with you about that as well if that's something that you may be of interest. So before I wrap it up, I want to remind you that we're having our Durkin Group Wine and Chocolate Client Appreciation event on November 20th. That is the week before Thanksgiving. That is the Wednesday, November 20th. It's going to be here at our new Summerlin office, right by the Summerlin Library. It's going to be from 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Come and go as you please. Going to be a happy hour type setting with wine and chocolate. We would love to see you out. I'm going to include an RSVP link in this email. Feel free to bring a friend, a family, or a guest. We would love to see you out. Until next time, we hope to see you at the event. If we don't, we'll see you in December for Quick Tip Tuesday again. Thanks.